Oh, look at this I found on the whiteboard, you guys. It's kind of funny. It says, I think I'm losing my mind. Ditto. Hi you guys, and welcome back to my channel. It is Shay Michelle, and I'm so happy you guys are joining me today. Long time no see, but we are finally back with a vlog. It's specifically a week in the life vlog that I'm very excited to do because we have a ton of things happening today, from shadowing I'm doing on Friday, to assessments in the hospital that's happening tomorrow, to literally just catching up on life because last Friday I had an anatomy test, and so because of that I didn't really study the current things. So this week is all about catch up, and hopefully by the end of the week I can say that I feel a lot more comfortable with everything I am learning in school. We are just going to dive right into this. Right now it's 9:15. I don't have to be at class until 11 o'clock, and I'm bringing one of my friends, so you guys will meet her. And then yeah, so on that note, I will see you guys on our way to class. Val, do you want to be my vlog? It has been quite some time, but it's 10:30 right now, and it has been a day. I don't even think I have had a chance to really film everything that's occurred today, but we're gonna talk about it. But moral of the story is, earlier I had microbiology class, and so that's required. And basically we just kind of like looked at different slides of like the tongue, the teeth, the liver, the gallbladder, the ileum, basically everything in your gastrointestinal system plus the liver. Afterwards, me and my friend drove to main campus and we just did a lot of studying. We were there for 3 or 4 hours, and I worked on all of the lectures that occurred that morning that I didn't do because this morning I went running. So on that note, I am going to look at my purple book because tomorrow I have a test on the abdominal physical exam. And with that, abdominal physical exam is just a whole bunch of pressing and pushing and just like staring at the patient's face to make sure that they're not in pain. Because sometimes, you know, people say they're not in pain, then you look at your face and they're like, and then the day is over for today. However, I'm very excited for tomorrow. Tomorrow, I do have this physical exam, but we got the white coats. It's White Coat Tuesday, and we're just gonna go from there. So on that note, I will see all of you guys tomorrow. I had to come back just because I have to show you guys my notes, because these are different notes than I have had in a very long time. Let me also tell you my study strategy. I'm so sorry. I am like so out of the whack of vlogging. But basically, we're on the gastrointestinal and liver block. And it's, you know, it's definitely not the prettiest block. You know, a lot about kind of like bowel movements. So it's not necessarily as pretty as like the heart or the lungs and things like that. So on that note, my notes are 100% not as pretty as usual, I will have to admit, but they have doubled in the last 2 days. But I'm just scrolling through these now just to give you guys a glimpse. You know, I have to have a cool picture that I found on Google, but just to give you guys a glimpse, these are very much just like written notes. And I also wanted to tell you guys my like study strategy / attack for this block. Usually I use my third-party resources like Boards and Beyond, Sketchy. But for this block, I'm actually watching the lectures just because I feel like there isn't a very clear kind of correspondence between lectures and Boards and Beyond. Rather than usually in other units, it's almost like every single title of a lecture is a Boards and Beyond title. So because there's been kind of like this lack in like I keep saying this word, but lack in correspondence, I've just decided to do lecture and just call it a day. On that note, I will actually see you guys tomorrow. Good morning, you guys, and happy Tuesday. Basically, we are in our white coat and I'm on my way to do my abdominal assessment. And with that, it's just a whole lot of kind of pressing and tapping on someone's stomach to see if they're in pain. Yeah, but on that note, I will keep you guys updated at how my exam goes. And yeah, hopefully I can also show you guys what we do. We're gonna have some practice afterwards, and we're just gonna practice all of our physical exams that we've learned. So that includes abdominal, cardiac, and pulmonary. So I will keep you guys updated and see you soon. So I've just gotten back to my room a little later than usual. It's 12:22, so noon. I am about to eat my lunch and then I am going to take a nap at some point. But to tell you guys what we did today, we got assessed on the abdominal exam. I'm not gonna lie, I forgot to do 2 things. However, you know, in the room, it's a SP or a standardized patient and then a physician who knows exactly what we should be doing because they're a physician. And so my physician was like so nice. It was a different one than I usually have had. And so he just kind of like reassured me that like he thought it went amazing. I did forget those 2 things, but like overall, like everything else was there. After 4 hours of studying, you guys see my friend Chia creeping at the okay, but after 4 hours of studying, I've returned back to my room and me and Chia are making dinner. We got salmon going, yellow rice. We have some asparagus about to come out. And so yeah, I was literally starving. So at the 4 hour mark, I was like, I have to go. It's 6 o'clock on the dot right now. And basically, for the rest of the day, we're just gonna have our food. And then I'm probably gonna try to do some flashcards before the day is over. For Anki right now, I have it set to do 150 new cards a day because y'all, I am behind. I have so much to do. So hopefully I can do that every single day, and by the end of the week, I've done at least 600 new Anki cards. You know, quick math, quick math. I'm gonna stop blabbing and I'll see you guys when we get some Anki cards going, get some food going, and see where the night takes us. Just like that, the day is just about over. It's 8:19 and I'm calling it quits for today because Tuesdays, although they're the best days of the week, they're very, very draining. But on that note, I've just spent the last hour, to be specific, 45 minutes doing some Anki cards, and I did 494. Sorry, I was being hesitant to show you guys, but we did 494 Anki cards today in our 45 minutes. So I think that's a very satisfactory win in my opinion, and I am just gonna leave it at that. So yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow, and I know it's gonna be just a ton of studying. I have such a long list of things to do, and I'm just gonna finish the night with some TV and some emails. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Happy Wednesday, you guys. So we are waking up bright and early. It is 7:30. I already did my morning run. We got 2 miles in, but we have a ton of stuff that we're gonna do today. I guess before I get more into today, I just wanna recap Monday and Tuesday. Basically, Monday and Tuesday was like preparing for clinic, and honestly just me catching up with all the material because we had anatomy test on Friday. Anytime you have anatomy, or anytime we specifically have anatomy, it's kind of like you push all the other lectures to the side. But this test is next Friday, so we can't do that anymore. This test is like in a week and a half, and I try to get a grip on what is happening. And today is the day it's gonna happen. I'm gonna show you guys my planned out schedule for today, and it's super blurry. Okay, here we go. But basically, I want to go through all the files on Notability. We all know Notability is like a good notes, like a notebook-esque thing. I want to go through my WPCs, which is my weekly performance checks, because in all honesty, because I don't know, I didn't know what was happening the last 2 weeks, I just kind of like did the WPCs, and then I was like, I'll come back to them later when I actually have the clue. So the grades are absolutely horrible, but I was just clicking things because it's participation points. After that, I want to review all of my notes again. Yesterday I reviewed my like 16 pages of notes, and I honestly forgot I had like another set of notes because I separated GI and liver into 2 different notebooks on GoodNotes, and I only looked at GI. And I forgot there was liver. And then after that, I want to Anki, aka do my flashcards. Last night was a good night. I did 500. Then I want to start reviewing Boards and Beyond. We all know Boards and Beyond is the third-party resource of videos, and I just want to use it as kind of like a second look, like just an illustration again to just kind of solidify the information. That is the agenda for the day. It's actually a really weird Wednesday because I think this is the first Wednesday of the entire school year. I have 4 hours of class this morning. That's why I'm up so early. It's a Wednesday. I would never like really get going this early on a Wednesday. But from 8 to 10, I have a pathology/hepatology case discussion, and it is on acute and chronic viral hepatitis, which, you guys, as I count up to lectures, I actually know what's happening now, so I think I can participate, rather than Monday I didn't know what was going on. And then from 10 to noon, I have my health justice course, and today we're talking about reproductive inequities. We're gonna get started with our day. First we have pathology, then we have our health justice course, and then we are going to embark on the list of things I have in my to-dos. So yeah, I'll see ya. Let's just fast forward to 8 o'clock, but it's been a while, but I tried my hardest to be a lecture girl. I really did. I have been keeping up with lectures. I've been watching every single lecture. You already know, on 2x speed. I was like, you know what? Things are not matching up with the third-party resources. Like, I'm going to watch lecture. And today, in the last like 4 hours, I've been demolished. There's no more lecture. I went to Boards and Beyond, and I'm not gonna lie, the reason I started looking at Boards and Beyond is because it just wasn't clicking in my mind. And I won't lie to you, the moment I looked at Boards and Beyond, it just everything made so much more sense about the gastroenterology and the whole intestinal system. That's what I've been doing, and in all honesty, that's all I'm probably going to do for the rest of the day. I got most of my stuff done, but I'm more excited for Thursday and Friday, you guys, because tomorrow I think I might go to class super early, but not to class, but more so to a study room and like work on the whiteboard a little bit. And then I know on Friday I'm shadowing an internal medicine doctor that I know, and so she's super nice, and I'm so excited to shadow her just because she just gives off great vibes, and I just like kind of like to see everyone in the workforce and see how everything happens and stuff like that. So I'm shadowing her, and so yeah, we're just gonna like fast forward to Thursday. Happy Thursday, you guys. I just wanted to come on here super quick. It's 8:30 right now, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm genuinely surprising myself because I'm about to go to lecture, okay? And then yeah, I missed my 8 o'clock lecture because I just told you it's 8:30, but I have a 9 o'clock lecture also that I will be there for, just because I just don't want to get any further behind on anything. I rather just kind of like learn it as we go. But I honestly will probably watch a few Boards and Beyond videos if I feel like missing that 8 o'clock lecture was a little crucial while I'm in this 9 o'clock. Oh yeah, I'll probably I might throw, you know, I might do something else. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but yeah, I'm gonna go to lecture. We're gonna see what they're talking about. If I'm on task and I'm like, oh, this makes sense, then like that's chef's kiss, beautiful. But if I'm clueless, then I'm probably just gonna stay in lecture because I've just walked all the way over there, but I'll watch like some videos during it or something. Today is a grinding day. I'm gonna look at my schedule super quick so I can tell you guys exactly what is on the agenda. But remember, we had an 8 o'clock lecture, which was on alcohol-associated liver disease. We have a 9 o'clock lecture on pathology of alcohol-associated and non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. And then we have a 10 to noon required class that's a case discussion on fatty liver disease. And with our case discussion, it's just how it sounds. We literally have a case, and then we go through all of their like lab values. We go through all of their symptoms, such as like I don't know, like foul smelling, like stool, dark colored diarrhea or dark colored urine and stuff like that, to say like, oh, like, do they have an upper GI bleed? Do they have cirrhosis, portal hypertension, things like that. Tomorrow, I don't know why I keep mentioning this because I'm so excited, but tomorrow I'm shadowing the whole day, and then we also have some OSCE practice. So that's all the physical exams I was doing earlier in the week, but we basically have practice for all of that. So yeah, I'm gonna stop blabbing, and it is time to go to class.
To see what's going on.
Got out of class a little bit early, and it's only 11:20 right now, which is perfect because there's a lot to do. And basically now I'm going to start watching my Boards and Beyond videos because in all honesty, during class I was just planning what I'm gonna do after class. But we have a special guest because we love this segment on my channel. So this is my friend Brooke. And so Brooke, what tip do you have for anyone applying to medical school?
I would say to submit as early as possible because I definitely procrastinated when I was submitting.
I second this.
And like, I mean, it worked out in the end, so it's fine. But yeah, I would say submit as soon as possible and you'll be way less stressed.
So on that note, we're going to start studying, and then hopefully everything get done in the first few hours, and then we can get some food. currently taking a quick study break. It is currently 4:30. So you already know I've been here since like 11:40, but I only have one more video and half of that video. And then I've watched all the Boards and Beyond video for this unit. But, oh, look at this I found on the whiteboard, you guys. It's kind of funny. It says, I think I'm losing my mind. Ditto. But this is my lease and we're sabotaging her also. So what is a piece of advice you would give to someone applying to medical school?
I wasn't ready.
Yes, I didn't prep her for this. This is raw advice.
Oh God. Like prepping for medical school?
Whatever you want it to be.
I think follow your curiosity. You know, don't do things just to fill your resume. Do things that you actually are interested in, because it'll make this journey so much better and much less painful than it has to be.
Okay, but time to go back to study. It's 7:10 right now, and basically I came back here around like 4:30. I ate my dinner, which was super early, but I also didn't have lunch, so it was like the middle ground. And then me and my roommate watched the Kardashians, and then we watched some SNL skits. Now, you guys, I'm so happy. I just finished all the Boards and Beyond videos a week before my test, so that means I can literally just spend the rest of my time studying, you know, and that is just absolutely beautiful. The only things I have left for today at 7 o'clock, like I said, is I want to review my notes, and then I want to do some flashcards. But as soon as I'm done with that, I'm going to review my notes again and then see what else I want to do. But this was a very, very, very solid day, if I have to say so. So yeah, we're just gonna like dive into that and then honestly just see like how long it actually ends up taking me. I've been working the last few hours and I'm getting sleepy, and I'm gonna go to bed, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Happy Friday, you guys. It's the day that we have all been waiting for, especially me, because this is the day I get to shadow an internal medicine doctor. And so I don't really know if I'm honestly interested in internal medicine. However, I know that like she's actually one of my mentors who I'm shadowing, and so I just really like her as a person. I feel like she can give me like a lot of insight just on like medicine and just choosing a specialty and everything like that. So that's the reason I'm shadowing her. But I'm also excited because I haven't really gotten to just shadow someone going patient to patient to patient. So I feel like no matter what, this will be like an amazing experience. And so she said she's gonna take me on her rounds, and then she did so much. She rescheduled like the team debrief so that I could see it. And so I'm very excited to kind of see like everything happening, especially in a hospital. I low-key shouldn't be making this vlog because I'm supposed to meet her in exactly 5 minutes, but I'm eating a granola bar. However, I'm gonna be on time. But yeah, I'm gonna try to like bring the camera as much as I can. So I'll see you guys when I see you. I'm back, and I almost forgot to do my recap because I was just like, oh, there's so much to do. But y'all, that was so good. Honestly, I would hands down say internal medicine is extremely different than what I thought. I was with a hospitalist, and so basically what that means is the physician I was with only does inpatient, rather than some internal medicine only do outpatient. Some people do a mix, stuff like that. But the person I was with only does inpatient. And so when I got there, I was there to see her like, I guess morning rounds was specifically like her team. And then we went to the actual wards, the like hospital wards, like the floors and stuff like that with the actual patients, to go then see patients. And then before we did that, we got debriefs by kind of like the like team there. I don't know, it was like 2 teams, but the team inside of the actual hospital consisted of 2 medical students, 2 4th-year medical students that were, one told me they were thinking of going into internal medicine, and another one was thinking about ophthalmology, and then it was a physician but a resident. So I don't know how many years out he is, but his badge said resident. So yeah, on that note, that was kind of like the team. And then me, so it was like I fit right there, because I was like, oh, like, are you a 4th year and stuff like that. So that was great. But it was so interesting, especially because I'm in the GI unit, as we all know. And so one of the patients had Crohn's disease, and so they were kind of doing a consultation with urology and with like general surgery to try to see kind of like what to do, because right now he has like a fistula happening between his ileum and his bladder. So they're trying to figure out the best way to do with that. And then there was another patient who, this is kind of PSA, who was there because of vaping. and then basically had some very, very, very severe kind of like complications with vaping. Tonight there's actually a LACMA mixer, and what that stands for is the Los Angeles County Medical Association, and there's a young physician mixer happening today at one of the bowling alleys in downtown LA. So it's a group of us going to that, and basically, yeah, I guess I'm going because I'm so curious to see what this is. But yeah, I'm going to this little bowling mixer with other, I'm assuming, medical students. However, I think everyone's invited because you have to say what you were, whether you're like a medical student, a resident, or a physician. So everyone's invited, but it's a great way to meet people, and I'm very curious personally. And yeah, so I'm going back tonight. And honestly, you know, it's Friday, so I'm not gonna drear you guys with more and more studying. So I'm gonna see you guys at the bowling alley. And just like that, I want to thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video.